with Collins. Then it's Cowboy. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Ginobili in at the 5 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now here's Davis. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
O'Connor misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the foul called on the Kobe. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Height. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Hanlon. Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Collins. From downtown, a nice shot by Rodriguez.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Height. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Hanlon. Height pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Collins. Here's Big Smooth. Taken away by Rodriguez. Here's Bottoms. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
O'Connor with the bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Cornette. Outside, Davis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Pass to Bottoms. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Hanlon. Here's Rodriguez. Height pulls it in. Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Davis. Ginobili. And that one, good. Ginobili's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Hanlon, still without a basket. And Davis gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Big Smooth. Collins wide open, he fires. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Cornette. There's the pick. Davis with it. Trying his luck from deep. Here's Bottoms. O'Connor grabs the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Big Smooth the pass to Collins. Ginobili sends a screen for Collins. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Cornette passes to Davis. Pass to Bottoms. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he comes up with the deuce. Rodriguez has got 5 now.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's O'Connor. They set the pick or the 3, and Davis pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hanlon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And the 76ers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Here's Cornette. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Timeout called the 76ers. The Monsters checked in for the Spurs.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 13.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Ginobili left side. Rebound, San Antonio.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to the Monster. And here's Davis for 3. Cans it from downtown. Davis has got 8.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ginobili the pass to O'Connor. And Rodriguez pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 4. Right wing. Here's Cornette. Shoots from the baseline. There's the triple. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Knocked away. Pass to Windler. Here's Height. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's O'Connor. After the basket by San Antonio. Collins passing to O'Connor. Nailed from three-point land. O'Connor's got his second basket of the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
There's the pick. Davis gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Collins. He has 5. Here's Height. To the right side. Here's O'Connor. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cornette kicks to Davis. To the paint. Here's Bottoms.
76ers foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The Magician is checked in for Philadelphia. Back to Ginobili. Inside, the Magician, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rodriguez outside. Now here is Davis. He's got 11. Bottoms can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 9 to the inside. Taken away by Rodriguez. Pass to Bottom. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Skinny is checked in for the 76ers. Collins comes in for Mr. Perfect. Wilson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Boomer comes in for Davis. Now, here's Collins. The layup off target. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Rowe passes to Bottoms. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Collins. Three-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
There's Bottoms. Right side, Wilson. Here's Rowe. Hasn't made one yet. Off target from outside. Collins looking around. Pass to Height. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bottoms. Takes the 3. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Pass to Windler. Collins with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Collins has got 10 points.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot out.
There's Bottoms. He's got 9. There's a good screen. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 11. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Wilson out there with Bottoms. And it's Boomer, and it's the franchise, and it's the monster in at the 2. Here's Rowe. No scoring in this one. Out left to the wing. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to the Magician. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Now here's Cummings. Defense right on him. Fades away. The shot, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Conway. Collins grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 9. And here is Cummings. Here's Windler. Top of the key jumper, no good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the middle. It's stolen. Pass to the Magician. Fires from way outside. Windler's shot is off. Spurs leading by 9. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the monster. Here's Bottoms. He's got 11. And it falls over the rim and in. Bottoms got 13 points. The 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Windler from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 5 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wilson the pass to Rowe. And there's the whistle. Goes on the quick. That's his first foul. Big Smooth. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Hanlon's checked in for San Antonio. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's rebounded by the Magician. The 76ers trail by 8. Puts up a deep 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Bottoms got 5 rebounds tonight. Wilson the pass to Bottoms. Pass to Hanlon. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Big Smooth the pass to the Magician, and the shot goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Cowboys checked in for the quick. The Spurs also with the sub. Cornette's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to the monster. And he's on the money with his first shot today. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Here's Height. And here's Collins. And he drives in. Creek got a hand on it. Here's the monster. To the left wing. All alone. And good that time. 15 points for Bottoms.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Cornette. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now. There's
Bottoms. Back to Wilson. Clock at 4. Lets the three fly, and Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Spurs leading by 11. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Here's Hanlon. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Pass to Bottoms. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Ginobili, he's checked in for Skinny. And it's the quick in for Collins. Davis is checked in for San Antonio.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Here's Windler. He has 5. Pass to the Magician. Here's Ginobili. No good with the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's Davis on the wing. Here's Hanlon. He has yet to score. Great look, but off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And the 76ers making a change here. Cummings is checked in. Now here's Cummings. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Spurs leading by 10. Here's Hanlon. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Hanlon. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 points for Bottoms.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Timeout called the 76ers. It's been quite a game for Bottoms.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Here's the Magician. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Number 14.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Cornette. He's got 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's the Magician. Ginobili right side. Here's the Magician. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Cornette passes to Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Quickies checked in for the 76ers. Spurs also with the sub. Goodwin's checked in for Wilson. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Windler, the pass to Ginobili. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Davis. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Height, and it's blocked. Now Goodwin. Pass to Cornette. To the inside. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ginobili's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Windler. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Spurs passing it around. The Cobra passes to Davis. Pass to Bottoms. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And the 76ers with some changes. Mr. Perfect comes in for the Magician, and Collins subbed in for the Quick. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Rodriguez is checked in for Goodwin. They set the pick. Inside, Ginobili with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And they're pushing it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Rodriguez. Pass to Cornette. San Antonio again missing. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's O'Connor. Ginobili the pass to Height. Back to Ginobili. The rebound by the Spurs. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Wasted no time on that one. Rodriguez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to O'Connor. Now here's Ginobili. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Cobra passes to Cornette. Cummings against Davis. Shooting over Cummings. Outside for Rodriguez. There's the drive, and it's blocked. They get it back. A nice shot by Bottoms. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Cummings with the ball. Ginobili finds Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Connor. From about 16, Height misses. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 15-6 run. Davis against Ginobili. Over to the left wing. Back to Davis. Over Ginobili. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 16.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Spurs lead by 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bottoms having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Cowboy is out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Collins in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Hanlon. Nothing on the board. 3-pointer on the way. The 76ers trailed by 19. Back to Ginobili. Fires for three. It's deflected. Fast break. Here they come. Left side, Davis. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hanlon. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Davis. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Got that one up quick. That's 12 points for B. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Philadelphia. Pass to Height. Out to the wing. Here's O'Connor. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. O'Connor's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 12.
The Spurs have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And that one falls for Davis. The Quickies check in for Big Smooth. And he makes both free throws. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ginobili, the pass to Height. To the left side wing. Pass to Windler. There's the screen from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Bottoms. Bottoms got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rodriguez goes in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's O'Connor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs leading by 21. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Davis down low. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the corner, Rodriguez with it. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 21. At the elbow, Collins. Kicks it out to Ginobili. To the middle. Here's O'Connor. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Ginobili. A nice shot by Bottoms. Bottoms got 25 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Height. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Hanlon. He's guarded by Collins. Four on the clock. Rodriguez outside. misses the three. The 76ers trail by 21. Ginobili kicks to Collins. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Windler. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Collins. Here's Height. They set the screen. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Cornette. 14 points for him. And now the 76ers on the break. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 8 points. And so it's San Antonio with it. Cornette passes to Bottoms. Takes it inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Cornette.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
There's a screen. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Ginobili's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Cornette. Here's Hanlon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hanlon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ginobili the pass to Height. From deep three-point territory. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rodriguez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 20. Pass to O'Connor. Now Ginobili. Here's Height. The rebound by the Spurs. Bottoms got rebound number 13 with that last one. Rodriguez passes to Bottoms. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist.
Assisted by
Rodriguez has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Windler. 5 points in the game. Outside Collins. Pass to Windler. Ginobili outside. Here's the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The 76ers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And that one falls for Ginobili. The Monsters checked in for Hanlon. And so Ginobili nails both of them. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's the Monster to the wing right side. Rodriguez outside. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Height has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ginobili outside. It's rebounded by Bottoms. Bottoms to the paint. Here's the Monster. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Windler the pass to Collins. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Philadelphia, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Height. He has 6. And the 3 off target. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Collins. Outside, Davis. This one for 3. That one, no good. The 76ers trail by 21. It's rebounded by Bottoms. Bottoms got 15 rebounds here tonight. Floats one. O'Connor grabs the board. The 76ers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Collins passes to O'Connor. Another miss by Philadelphia. San Antonio leading by 21. Here's Rodriguez, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Rodriguez has got 14 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
They set the pick. Lock at 6. Here's Height. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Cornette passes to the monster. From the arc. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Ginobili's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to O'Connor. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Ginobili the pass to Windler. Here's O'Connor. Outside Collins. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Goes up on the high post. Cornette can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 19. To the inside. Taken away by Rodriguez. Outside, Davis. They set the pick. Here's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
2-second difference between shot clock and game time. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
That shot wide open. That's now 32 points for Bottoms. And so it's San Antonio in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's the Spurs now. On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got the monster. B out there with Goodwin. And it's the Cobra. And it's Wilson and at the center filling out the middle.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Cummings.
San Antonio foul. Wilson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
That's good from Cummings. And so he hits both. Spurs leading by 21. Pass to Cornette. Here's Wilson. And the foul on Skinny. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Goodwin passes to the Cobra. Kicks it out to Wilson. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Cummings' shot is good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's the monster. Pass to Handlin. Inside. Here's the monster. Height pulls it in. Height has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Cummings. Here's the Magician. Five to shoot. A rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Goodwin passes to the monster. Over to the wing. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Handlin. Goodwin feeling it out. Here's the monster. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Creek. He can't hit that time. Spurs leading by 21. The monster passes to Goodwin. And here's the break. Here's Big Smooth. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Cummings' shot is good.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Throws it up high. It's intercepted. To the wing on the left. Here's Height. Banked in off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Timeout, Spurs. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Rodriguez is checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's the monster. Here's Cornette. San Antonio again missing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Cummings. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Height. Now here's Rodriguez. Here's Cornette. To the middle. Here's Handlin. Count the basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Height. Here's O'Connor. Here's the Magician. From the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
San Antonio leading by 16. Rodriguez outside. Here's Cornette. Pass to the monster. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Fires from the line. Rebounded by the Spurs. The Monster's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hanlon. From deep. Height pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's the Magician. Picked by Cummings. Here's the Magician. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Hanlon. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, that's a head scratcher there. I don't know how he could think that's a good shot. That's not who they want out there jacking up threes.
Good. 14 points for Mr. Perfect.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Cornette. There's a screen. Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Hanlon. It's blocked. And here is Cummings. Big smooth the pass to O'Connor. Here's Height. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Cummings. To the inside. And Cornette gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 19. 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to the Magician. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Hanlon. He's guarded by Cummings. Here's Cornette. Launches it. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Height. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Here's the Monster. Now Wilson. Here's Cornette. The 3. O'Connor grabs the board. O'Connor's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lets it go from deep. Cummings' shot is good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Hanlon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
First one falls for him. Ginobili, he's checked in for the 76ers. Collins comes in for Cummings. San Antonio also making some changes. Bottoms, he's checked in for Wilson. Davis is subbed in for the Monster. Ginobili sends a screen for Collins. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 18. Here's Hanlon. The layup missed. Pass to Davis. Rodriguez outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Timeout called 76ers. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bottoms.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Cornette kicks to Davis. Over Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Pass to Handlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Handlin's got 10 points here in the second half. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Collins. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Davis. Here's Handlin. Doesn't go that time. 1:36 left in the game. To the paint. Here's O'Connor. Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer. Handlin with the rebound. Handlin's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bottoms.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Big Smooth. Pass to O'Connor. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 35 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Davis with it. Bottoms the pass to Cornette. Here is Davis. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They set the pick. And here's Collins from outside. No good on that one. Davis with it. Pass to Handlin. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy